Hey community!
Hey, how you doing? We are
One, Two
Comic Talk.
And today's a very special day and we've talked about it.
Yeah.
But this is our big order.
So he has a knife in his hand.
I'm very dangerous. So we have our big box of comics that is extremely thick. You see this? And we're extremely excited to open this, so...
That's what we're going to do. Let's do it, man.
We're just going to get right into it. We've been anticipating these books for a long time.
So, as we mentioned before, what we do is we end up getting a partial order from DCBS. That's who we like to get our the majority of our online purchase when we make an online purchase from. And then we fill in those gaps with our local shops. So, you know, it's almost like an even split. But as many people know, when you want to get certain variants or whatever, it's kind of easy to lock them down on certain online sites and pay the extra buck or two, as opposed to trying to make the gamble with your LCS. I do recommend, if you can get it and lock it with your LCS, do so. You know, they appreciate it, and that's what kind of keeps everything spinning.
We got them, man.
So, as always, we tend to get a fairly decent brick. This one is definitely...
Take good care of these.
Yeah, that's definitely a decent brick. You'll notice on top there, Kai, something a little bit different. Can you tell the community what that is?
On top? This?
Yeah.
So, Mjolnir art by Nick Klein with its head reforged in the white hot heat of the sun. Yeah, what am I supposed to be looking at?
So what we end up ordering is we end up getting one of the trading card sets, and oddly enough, we've not been. Have you even noticed anyone having at the LCSs any of these store trading card sets?
Mm-mm.
Here have I. So I ordered one. It was $1, and I haven't even.
I want to take out the comic.
Absolutely, I haven't even told Kai yet, so he's learning this right now. I also qualified. Rod, if you're watching this,
you know what?
When you place your order, you'll notice that also that you have qualified for your free comic book day comic books.
We have a Thor. It's hard to see because there's tissue paper on it, but I think it's a blank.
That is a blank. Dude, let's hold on. Let's do this. Take these guys out. Let's not leave them
bent like that.
The way they were. You notice right now also that you hooked up on the tape. You did okay. So I wasn't able to get, like I said, any of the cards, so we ordered them. And I also noticed that we also qualified for our local comic shop day free giveaways on our site that we get it. Now we get our stuff through DCBS, that's Discount Comic Book Service, and by ordering a certain amount we end up qualifying for already getting some of the free new comic day pre-order lock-ins. Basically you get to lock in what you want, and they will give to you those locked in free comic book day giveaways when it comes time. I thought that was actually kind of cool, because there is, yeah, as Kai was showing you, man, this actually has a little ding on the tissue, so we lucked out with the one that we got signed by Donnie Cates, because that one's clean. So, I don't know if you guys noticed that on these blank covers for Thor, they have a tissue covering for the actual, look at that. It has a crease in it. We're not that saddened. If I want, I can easily get this pressed. The reason why is the one that we wanted, we got done. Kai got Mr. Donnie Cates to actually do a killer little sketch on it. And when we get our books back, you guys will see that. So let's go ahead and see if we can find a place to put our books after we show them to the community. We can't put them there because they'll get wet. Okay, we're ready to go. Alright, Kai, if you can put that over to you, there. And if you can put it in an angle like that, that way they'll always flow this way. So let me get the receipt here. Let me get the card on top. I like them, they always end up packing a card on the top, card on the bottom, and then they pack their stuff so well. I've yet, other than that, that's the first time I've ever seen anything slightly even damaged. This is the
this is an extremely nice cover.
So we got 27 books.
This is an A cover, right?
I don't know if you guys can see that. So that is the Black Cat A cover.
Which actually looks really nice.
Yeah, I like that cover. And I've been reading Black Cat. I'm not a cover buy on this thing. I've been reading this Black Cat since it came out. I'm really liking the story. And now that 9's coming out, the next couple issues is going to have Wolverine in it.
We got the Ghost Rider #4.
Which I'm dying to read. I can't wait to read this. Yeah, there's things happening in this. You trying to hurt my books?
No. We got Ruins of Ravencroft Carnage.
Yeah, I've been dying to read this book. Everyone's been reading this thing and saying how good it is. This whole Ravencroft thing, I'm all in. I got all 3 of the one-shots, the Dracula. We
got Star, number 1.
Yep, that's the cover A.
That is the cover A. And
I got Sabretooth coming in and that Carnage. So I got all those, and then we also talking Ravencroft still.
We also got a cover B of Star.
Yeah, I tend to get 2 covers of a book that I want to read. I tend to get 2 covers for the first 3 issues. So Marvel, if you're listening, you got me hooked, and along with a few other. Man, this is a cool cover. We got J. Scott Campbell.
Venom Island 22 cover A.
Yeah, I've been dying. I almost bought it, and I also got another cover in there. These are all. It kills me when I see you guys do reviews and I'm not able to read these books and I have to sit there and la.
We have a Ghost Rider #4 cover B.
Yeah, this is the, what do they consider these things? Concept?
They're like sketch because it's on graph paper.
Yeah, and I like these things. Because sometimes they're actually 1 in 10s, but I kind of like them overall.
We got...
Especially if they're cooters.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Issue 20 cover A.
Well, and I didn't fully get to read the whole thing because I was afraid. Same thing with the Thor. I was afraid to hurt it, and I wanted Donny Cates to read it. And the other #2 that I have is the FOC Unlocked variant, and I didn't want to touch that one. So, I'm buying double the whole run.
We got the cover B of Ruins of Ravencroft Carnage.
Yeah, see that was the Carnage one. These are the one shots. So this is man. That's a color rub right there, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but that's definitely a rub.
Let me see. Oof.
All the way up the whole thing. Yikes. Alright. Alright, so hey, now you guys just seeing what kind of quality they do.
We got...
That's the Venom Island. That's the Venom 22.
This is Venom 22 cover B.
I've been hearing people say they don't like this thing. I like this cover. I think this cover is cool.
We got Ruins of Ravencroft Sabretooth.
There's a slight rub on this one. Ever so small little touch. Yeah, this is the whole Wolverine look on it. It's kind of funky donkey.
We got Marvel Tales featuring
right,
Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane #1 by Lee In-hyuk.
In-hyuk Lee. Yeah, I'm all, like I said, I'm all in on this whole Ruins of Ravencroft thing, on this whole Marvel Tales and everything. I'm doing the 1 through 5. This is a badass cover. By the way, if you guys have been noticing this painting behind me, that's done by my sister-in-law, Paula. Big old shout, Pau. Also, this is part of the whole Sketchy Bugs thing that they do down there. She belongs to the Doodle Bugs, which is part of the group that actually teaches the little kids that do stuff. So this is just one of the pieces that I want to go ahead and throw up there.
We have the long-anticipated Pretty Violent number 6.
Which we got reached out by Mr. Hunter, and I guess this is not only the end of the arc, but I didn't see anything after this book. So this might be it for a little bit. We're hoping to have a talk and possibly an interview with him. More about that on some future episodes.
We got Ruins of Ravencroft, Sabretooth, cover B.
Yeah, this looks good. Not better than the other one. The other one had that slight rub and everything.
We got American Jesus.
This looks great.
Number 2.
I've been looking forward to this. There's only one more on that. I've been digging the whole series, and I've been the issue 1 I bought 3 of because I bought a sketch cover. The issue 2 I bought 2 of, the A and B cover, and the issue 3 I bought the A and B cover. I like all of it, and it was as you guys know, it was a shot in the dark. So I'm digging it. It was a great shot.
We got Captain Marvel. It's actually number 14.
I'm liking this. I don't know if you guys have been reading it, but this thing's pretty cool. Don't even need, I mean, you guys know, if you're reading it, you know what's going on. It's pretty, it seems like everything's too surreal and nothing actually is happening, and we'll see how it all turns out in the end. But what we did get out of it is Star, so that was kind of cool.
We got Web of Venom, the Good Son. It actually is the issue cover A.
Now, I already bought one of these things, and because I couldn't wait for this one. And this one actually looks like it's in good condition. I know that the store has a couple more. My goal is I want to be able to buy at least one more. You'll notice that there is an individual here, Gideon. Mr. Juan Gideon did the pencils on this. And we're going to see him at, again, our LCS. He's doing a signing for Spider-Verse number 4. So we're going to go ahead and get those signed by him. This signed by him. And maybe 1 or 2 more Venom books signed. And we're going to see what we can do for you, Dylan. And possibly get one of these out there to you. And one of the number 16s that you dug so much of our thumbnail out there to you.
So we got Wonder Woman number 750.
The reason why I chose this cover is I like the 1940s look. I think this is really cool. Congratulations to DC and Wonder Woman for hitting 750. I don't know about you, but I'm digging this cover. Out of all of them, yeah, I like this whole nostalgic look. This whole 40s.
We got American Jesus issue 2. I think this might be the cover B.
That is the cover B. And yeah, I'm like I said, I'm digging it.
We got Unsacred number 3.
Now, if I recall, I bought 2 covers of this because I love Mirka's work. And I think this is the
Mercy coming out in March. Go check that out.
Yeah, you know what? We picked that up. I'm only buying a single cover throughout the whole run.
Got it.
Okay.
We got Ruins of Ravencroft Dracula.
We gotta put this up there. Sorry, pal. But, you know, I mean, shit. It's Mirka work.
Alright.
Actually, same thing with the Wonder Woman. Not to cover your work up, pal. That's not what I'm trying to do.
We got Ruins of Ravencroft Dracula variant edition. Yeah, the cover B.
Like I said, I'm an A and B guy on this whole thing. So as far as this whole Ruins of Ravencroft, I got the Dracula A and B, the Sabretooth A and B, and the Carnage A and B. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm all in. I'm a hardcore symbiote dude. So I got comic joke. I got issues.
So we got Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble issue 3.
If you're reading this, you know how much fun this is. This isn't anything that's hardcore. I would say it's probably in that range of somewhere between the 8 to 14. It's fun. I'm only 8, so it works good for me. And yeah, I almost bought that to have Donnie sign. But the cool thing is, now you get to read it.
Yeah, I still need to. We got the first...
The Thor #1, cover A.
First print.
Yeah, and this is, if you're out there and you haven't been reading this...
This is the 7th print, right? That's what it's...
not... It's cover, I mean, it's issue, it's a 7th, what's we call it, variant.
Oh, what? Why is it last? I thought it was 2nd.
They did do that there, didn't they? That is odd, dude. I wonder if anyone else has noticed that on the serial.
Because that would mean this is a 7th print.
You're right, dude, man. I don't know.
Well...
Show the community what you're pointing out.
It's Art Germ.
You know, you guys, right, but you guys know how to read these things. You know, you go, that's #1 as far as the issue, and then it goes, the variant, so that's the first. And then that's the print run, meaning it's first, second, or third printing, and you know, that's how you would read it normally. So, I mean, like everything else, this is a 111, and this is a 750 with the number, it's a cover B, and it's the first. Dude, I don't know. The reason why, and that was all the books, right?
Uh-huh.
The reason why the other Unsacred, there's a few books that were damaged, and they didn't feel in good faith that they can ship them out to us. So that was one of the things. They sent me a notice saying, hey, look, we're not shipping everything out to you because it didn't pass their inspection. So we ended up with 2 books that were still damaged. But,
and which ones are we still getting?
Well, there's an Unsacred cover, another cover that we're expecting. This might be the gold one. Now I think about it.
What do you mean gold one?
No, this is a cover A. I bought the 1 in 10 gold variant.
What does that change?
1, it was more money, and then 2, it has a different look. So that is what we have, community. We will end up reading our stuff. We will end up doing some review on some things, and then we'll be seeing you soon. So from us,
A 1, 2
Comic Talk, we're out.